Boom, we are live. Let's go. Just wait for some people to come in and then we can do some stuff. Oh, I should probably set some background music and stuff to this stream, right? Boom, we are live. Let's go. Oh, what I don't need is that. Get your audience. Hey, Thorn, Catherine, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Afternoon, Cass, Arno, what's up? Rick the Door Technician, hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing fine. Hi, Nathalie? Nathalie, ooh. That's a cool spelling. I've never seen it spelled Nathalie before. Cool, I don't know why that caught my attention. Spange Lycan, how you doing, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Cass of the Loudmouth Opinion. You'll fit in well, Cass. Don't know if you've noticed, but I got a bit of a gob. I've annoyed some people by doing nothing again. Kathy Lee, hello to you. I appreciate all you guys that just tune in. See the same people every live stream, every video I put out, commenting, and I appreciate you guys. Just finished watching your Paranormal Pomeranian. Oh, that guy is such a dick. When Jason texted me just now and he was like, bro, I never threw anyone out of anywhere. What the fuck are they on about? I removed him from a group 2 months prior to that. Mike sounds 1960s. Freezing in North Carolina. What do you mean it sounds like 1960s? Freezing North Carolina. I thought North Carolina was always hot. The Streisand effect themselves is hilarious. It absolutely is. Alexis, Roger, Spange, hello, hello. Paul PNC, hello, how you doing? I don't want my boss to see the phone. Megan, hello. Look, I'm retired, disabled, and housebound. I get bored easily. You're stuck with me on YouTube and Discord. I wouldn't have it any other way. From any of you. Trower needs to shut up. I'm not going to say anything that'll get me into trouble, but if he was in the UK, I'd let him carry on. Whisper into Alexis, who is in work. Treble, I meant to fix it, but I've been busy shouting at idiots all morning again. Karen Saxby, hello. Right, is that any better? Oop, I didn't want to do that. Right, filters, edit filters. What if I turn that off? Is that any better? Big Noodles, how you doing? One Discord name. What? Our Discord invites, we generate them and the things only last an hour. I don't know how to do it. Only the mods know how to do it. That was better? Alright, cool. I'm probably going to move my microphone further away now because I'll probably be louder. No, that's alright. Alright. Laura, how you doing? I hope you're well. How is the headache? Has it finally subsided? Peregrine F1, good afternoon. It's Poodle Paranormal and the Undead Chihuahua podcast. May it rest in peace. Richard Larson, good afternoon to you. Jenny J, good afternoon, not afternoon. You know Nathalie. Alright. I think you're just saying Natalie, but the spelling's cool. Because obviously my name is Dale, and everyone assumes it's D-A-L-E, and it's not, it's D-A-Y-L-E. Putting it out there. Paul, I hope you and the lovely Claire are well this evening. I saw your subs went up a little bit. I hope that we managed to help you some yesterday. I think what we need to do is get out an investigation together. Paranormal Chihuahua. Even Chihuahuas got more back than that prick. Good afternoon, Kelly Bond. All well, all good. In the hood. I reckon that guy, the DMX running in the background right now, who's wearing his gangster coat, psyching himself up, slapping him in the face like, Pit gonna give it to you, gonna give it to you, It's the image I got, but he's in his underpants. Good afternoon, Gillian Daniels. I need noise-cancelling music for my neurospicy brain. Everyone else complained if they saw me using the over-the-ear ones, so I switched, currently using Vision Drift. Oh, I haven't used them. Sandra BPHUK, how you doing? My dad's middle name is Dale with no Y. Ah, cool. It's technically my middle name, but nobody calls me my birth name. Said it right, Beardo. You're the first on YouTube. That's my flex. I read something right for a change. Not a problem at all, mate. Not a problem at all. But Dandalf was Pitbull. Who's that bloke? Why is Dandalf a Pitbull? Dandalf's fucking lovely. Afternoon, Debs. Wayne's World. Hello, Margaret Kieran. Hello. I'm very well, thank you. I've somewhat enjoyed myself. So last night I got a message on Discord that there's Discord servers for the hacker guys, not hackers, you know, the guys that go against the hackers, the scam beaters and stuff. There's Discord's fan groups and stuff, and they were a little bit excited that I had sort of been reacting. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, Arno, listen, you can't go throwing around words like that are disable people in the community. Arno, do me a favour. I've been very patient with you the last few days, but you're pushing a little bit now. Rein it in, please. And I suggest you apologise to Cass that is actually in a wheelchair. Please. Really upset pursues legal services for what they did. Rick, it's getting to the point where we're all going to be pursuing legal advice. And we'll just sue them out of existence because they're just lying. They're going to make the charity live for Pitbull charity when he gets back to Australia in Poodleman's honour. Yeah, I'll join him if he needs it. You got the double streaming thing. Hey, Wisdom, how you doing? Funny how you two have the same middle name, just spelt different. My brother has the same name, just with the 2 at the end. What? What? Don't forget the mods lurk. The mods do lurk. Annalise may have been napping, and she heard me have said, calm down, and she'd be like, trouble? Way. Just rein it in a bit, please. Thank you. Donna Arnold, hello. Gav Star, hello. Sandra. Said hello to some of you twice. Enjoy it. Also, wheelchair users are coming up using words against our community. Yeah, I've told him to stop. If there's any further things like that, I will remove. There are certain words that other streamers will use. I won't use them. They've already run Skade. They've already removed live streams and stuff. It doesn't matter when we've already got the footage, and they need to understand that there is always somebody watching. Not me. I got better things to do. But they've pissed off a huge community. And there we go. You know how they do junior and senior when my dad is the first, so my brother's the second. Right, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I understand now. I should have understood that anyway. Sarah, Fantastic Publishing. Hello, lovely lady. Sarah, have you been doing a little bit of this? With the Haunted Project stuff? Because I have. I've recorded 2 videos. I've deleted both of them because I'm struggling with raking over some old ground into my involvement with the project without using really horrible names to one of them. I just can't do it. Oh, 2 hellos from Wayne's World. You feel special? You should. You're all special. Special to me. All of you. I am innocent. There's got to be a part of you where you're like, because I think it's all going to blow up. I really do. The two public posts they've put out. Oh, there's more to it. There's got to be more to it. Like, one claims to have quit, the other claims to have been like, no, that's enough. Ooh, I think there's more to it. It's Mr. B, the big dog of the paranormal. Hey, let's not start referring to me as any form of pet. Because the last guy that did it, he's getting mocked quite a bit. By censoring yourself in a humorous way. Yeah, I'll put something out, but the today's attempt was more fair, and I could cut certain things out, but yeah, those two Facebook posts I had to read between the lines. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, my personal opinion is the owner just went, nah, I've had enough. Way too much, way too often. Your attitude sucks. I'm putting a stop to it. And I think the other party basically used it as a stepping platform to grow his own career. And the proof of that would be he took over the Haunted TikTok and one of their offshoot YouTube pages. He's taken them. If he started them, whatever. But yeah, there's so much to read, but maybe there's nothing to read between the lines. It's all just guesswork. No notification, Trudy. Oh, Dan Lagore, how you doing? Looking at the two responses, I know I don't normally cover the paranormal over here, but I've been asked about it enough. Inboxes I've had off people saying that they've worked at certain places and not been paid, but I can't verify those people, so I'm not putting it out there as public on the main, you know. One of them seems to have had some inner reflection. Like, I did this, I did that, I'm sorry, it's all run away with itself and ego, and I got a bit of time for that, whereas the other one has just gone, I am so great, everybody loves me because I am so great. I don't know why he would sing in an Indian accent. I don't know why I sang. I've been watching too much Scam Beaters, I'm sure of it. So it sounds like my comment on today's video is going down the right road. In regards to what? What the fuck is up with the sound? Has anyone been said about where the credit leak came from? Credit leak? Or credit leak? I have to miss the green names, so if I did, sorry. Hey there. That's my song. Oh, that song came from The Simpsons in the late 80s, right? Bart Simpson walking around with a saucepan, smacking himself on the head. Is there an issue with the sound? It's low. Turn your volume up. If your volume is low, turn it up. Jade, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday indeed. Credit card stuff from Seg. It hasn't been released. I mean, nobody has told me anything, but I could guess where that came from. And I think anyone that is thinking Sam and Colby are that stupid are barking up the wrong tree, because Sam and Colby, while they own that school, I'll guarantee you it is run by the correct people. They're say what you want of their videos and their investigations, but they're businessmen and they're fucking good at it. Very good at it. So, right, I've pulled the mic closer, maybe that'll help. They are very, very good. They are astute businessmen. They are not going to risk that. Whoever did that is fucking stupid and is risking their business. And I could guess. Pomp, thank you for the £2. GLHF, what's that? Thank you for the £2, Pomp. But I wouldn't like to put a name out there without being 100% on it. So if you want to do your own detective skills, look at the places he's booked, which one seems dodgier than most of them, and which one took his credit card details and wouldn't let him in. Maybe. Maybe. That's my guess. And it is a guess. It is not proof of anything. It is a guess. The cold dead eyes I can put on, so it'll help. Cold dead eyes. You can still hear me? Most people can't. I don't know why some people are having issues with it. I don't know. I don't know. The plot thickens. The plot is thickening everywhere like shit gravy. There's just so much mud being slung, mostly needlessly. But nobody's got receipts, and then when receipts are provided, yeah, Spans. I was like rationing my water sips yesterday because I didn't want to run out of water in the middle of the stream, so I've gone back to the sippy cup. This isn't dandruff, by the way. Dean Bailey sent me a big snuggly blanket with horror on it, but the inside fluff is stuck to my t-shirt. No score, allegedly maybe. Allegedly, yes. In my opinion. I can't get sued for an opinion. But spread no further than Frankie's waistline. Hey, listen. I can't say shit. I mean, I can because I'm trying to actively reduce my waistline. I think it's gone down a bit, to be fair. Because I forgot to eat until 6 PM yesterday. But I've eaten today. And Yo-Yo 2026 wouldn't be so drama-filled. I hoped to stay away from the drama. I've tried to stay away from the drama. But I'm not shying away from it. And I think a lot of the people are just like, oh, fucking drama. Like, it's dandruff. I mean, I do have a scalp condition, so there's probably a fair bit of snow on my t-shirt that's my skin. Just slimmed down over the last several months. No, I put on a lot of weight between summer and Christmas. A lot of weight. Those who lie shout the loudest. Probably true. New channel, Beardo gets dandruff. Can we all stop taking the piss on my skin conditions, please? Thank you. Don't let them goad you. It's not so much goading me, it's... I'm not letting people run roughshod over me on the internet. Just keep being you. But that is me. It is me to just fire back and facts and logic. I'm the same in real life. So when people say, oh, stop getting involved in drama and just be you, what I do. Head and Shoulders don't work. Head and Shoulders works for me for a number of weeks, and then I've got to change to like a tar-based shampoo. And then for a couple of weeks, then my skin gets used to that, and then I switch back. I've had a few people that have skin conditions send things in to me that are good for my scalp, and I've tried them. Some work, some don't. Not a Tommy Tippy Cup. The Chug Jug. Take 2 bottles into the shower. Not Beardy. Doesn't take any. I just drink straight out of the spray thing. Not gonna lie, that burger Miss Geek made you look really good. I know. She brought it in. She was proud and produced it. And I looked at it. I was like, shit, I'm trying not to eat bread. And I didn't say anything. And I ate it like, I mean, it was fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful burgers. The scalp makes dandruff 24/7. It is a name, but I forgot. No shampoo and conditioner works for me. Yeah, I don't have dandruff. I have psoriasis. See, my scalp is, because of everything that happened over Christmas, you can probably see like there's a red tinge around there and around my hairline. When I get a bit of stress, my skin just flares up. Oddly, my legs didn't do it this time. Have you tried fragrance-free designed for dry scalp? Yeah, I've got like liquids you can pour directly into your scalp after you showered and then rub that in. Nothing really seems to work, but it is what it is. I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed by it. I am a bit self-conscious about it. Like, I wear black because it's slimming. Yeah, I go out. Like if I drive a long distance, I'll get out of the car and I'm like that. I don't want people to think I'm dirty or something. And my wife's normally behind me doing that on my back. It is what it is. I'm going to regret this, but the opportunity is too good. Beardo, is it dandruff or dandalf that makes a mess on you? Dickhead. A form of arthritis. Psoriasis, skin condition. I basically overproduce skin cells, and I get lumps of it. In my scalp is worse. It's always worse in my scalp. But when I get stressed, my legs and my chest break out in it, and oddly, my armpits this time did. I have a job interview tomorrow with the team leader in work, and I'm nervous. Carry on. I'm sure you will be fine. Absolutely sure you will be fine. You want to use baby shampoo? Hey, do you know what? That's probably a good shout, right? Guess what I've got is like adult cradle cap. What Tabi shampoo do you use, Beardo? Ah, Jesus Christ. There was one with ginger in it, but it was awful. I binned that. I had medicated stuff for a while, and my scalp got used to it. T-gel I used to use. I can't remember. I don't even remember the name of the brand. It's up there now, but it seems like it aggravates my skin because it kind of stings when it goes up. But I'm like that. When I'm editing, I scratch without realising, and the side of my head bleeds, the back of my head bleeds. When I had the shaved head up to there, and I wore a hat religiously for about 6 months doing that, that was to cover the psoriasis on my head. The reason I'm wearing a hat now is because my hair is shit. T-gel stunk. So the stuff I've got now smells exactly like it. Do they still make T-gel? It was good, but I've got to alternate. It's like my skin gets used to the medicated shampoo, and then I'll go back to Head and Shoulder. I can't use any conditioner. If I use any conditioner on my scalp at all, my skin flares up. I do take hot shower. Not ridiculously hot. Bottle of Malibu is better. Don't like coconut. It's like adult cradle. If it's like adult cradle cap, try using olive oil or something oily. Yeah, I did a stream about 2 weeks ago, and some guy was like, "What the fuck is up with your hair? Have you dipped it in a chip pan or something?" The guy was just being a dick and trying to rage bait me, and it worked a little because as it wasn't chip pan, but it was oil. I had to put oil all into my scalp because my scalp was on fucking fire. Conditioners for the strand. Yeah, it just aggravates me. I've got beard conditioners and I can't use them because my skin goes red all around my beard. So under the beard, you can only imagine how red it is. They do make T-gel. Personally, love the smell. I have the same scalp condition when I grow my hair. The only shampoo that seems to help is Red Ken. I think Red Ken is the stuff we've got up there now. Ziggy found it cheap and bought 3 bottles of it. Ideally, I should shave my head and just like repeatedly moisturize my head, but I want my long hair back, damn it. I want it back. They do still make T-gel, I think. I've seen places like Booter you can get prescription stuff from. I've stopped getting prescriptions because I'm wasting the doctor's time for shit that barely works. I seem to have found a way that I can deal with it happily enough, you know. Hey, Snowguard. So I just change my shampoo up every couple of weeks. And if it gets bad, it gets bad. Polytar was what I used to use as a kid, and then I used to have this white bottle with a red label on it. I don't know what the hell was in it, but I'd have to squeeze it into my scalp and rub it, and the burning from it. It was unreal. And it never worked. Sure, it seems the way you mix up the Welsh and Australian to Scottish, they sound nothing alike. I'm sure he flunked that. I don't know what he was doing. Peter doesn't use shampoo or conditioner. He bathes in the tears of his victims. Shampoo the skin and scalp, condition the ends. Men. Funny, Sandra Webb, funny you should mention goat's milk. There was a box on the desk back there. A woman that runs a shop, it's a witchcraft shop, She's also got a lot of skin conditioned stuff. She sent me a load of goat's milk product, and those red patches that I get there, they've pretty much gone. I mean, that side doesn't feel rough. There's a little bit there. Yeah, the goat's milk stuff seems to have worked. But my elbows, they've cleared up as well. There's red there, but there's no build up of skin or anything. So the goat's milk stuff has actually worked. They saw Seg was an English gentleman and made a bonkers assumption. I can get they didn't know Seg was from Aussie land, but geez. But the guy claims to be a producer and a journalist. Well, fucking research. He's going to claim to be a journalist, research. I'd never claim to be a journalist, even though I research, but I'm not. I don't do it professionally. Too many people self-titling themselves. Does it happen less when you're not wearing a hat? Doesn't. I've not noticed hats making any difference, to be honest with. But when the weather changes now, spring going into summer, winter going into spring, it'll get really bad. And then it'll clear up the further through the summer it goes. And then when we get into autumn, it'll go really bad again. The worst times are like the changes of the seasons. Because we only get 2 seasons in the UK now. Cold and wet and fucking boiling. You think I consider the Welsh Aussie thing getting confused is that Australia has a New South Wales. Either way, it's still stupidity, right? For somebody that claims to be a journalist. For skin, I use L'Oreal hydration stuff. I tried a few different of the big brands, and some of them just aggravate the shit out of me. Beardo is just a demonologist. I am. Imagine being called Pitbull when you walk around. Sounds like Frank Spencer. Sounds like an age thing. I've had this since I was about 13. One of the reasons I was bullied in school was my skin conditions. When I was a kid, I had asthma, psoriasis, eczema, all of the shit the kids have. I had it. I haven't had asthma since I was about 21. I say definitively I'm a lampshade. My gaming prowess but as good as a lampshade. I know that feeling. I just accept fate and shave my head. I look awful with a shaved head though. Rick, I'm going to be doing some horror gaming when Resi 9 comes out. I'm 100% streaming that. Seg is from outer space, which is why he's always light years behind the chat. Burn! I really hope the singer Pitbull sues for copyright infringement. Is a singer called Pitbull? I don't listen to music. I do. I listen to music I like. So Angelina's just completely run off. I know she was on PDX's stream crying or whatever. No, that was the last anyone heard of her. She did come on to the Joe Vitale stream and tried to turn my channel being terminated into her. Shouted at her a bit. Then I calmed down and explained clearly. And that was about it. Nobody's seen or heard a thing from her since. Good. Please don't think me rude. I'm bloody shattered. I'm going to keep you on in the background while I take a nap. Roger, it's never ever rude for somebody to go and do real life stuff. Feel free. Seg is currently orbiting the Earth as we speak. Will you do a viewer video reaction for a laugh? Viewer video react? What? Reacting to comments or something? The dealer's ready for 2027 already. You ain't fucking wrong. This year, I purposely didn't do it. I did it 2 years running. This year's going to get better. And shit just went south as soon as I said it. This year, I purposely didn't do it. In fact, I did it. What a shit show 2025 was for me. Through my own doing, a lot of it. Oh, dear. 145 in the chat, but barely any likes. Some people lurk. Oh, you got to refresh as well. Because it was only showing 1 like for me, but it's in Truth 59. But if you haven't, please like the stream. Pretty pooies. Begging like a TikToker. I got MCAS and seborrheic dermatitis, taking a lot of experimentation with a lot of products to get stuff that works. Fragrance and SLES is a no. I don't know what all that is, but yeah, fragrance is a bit of it. Like, aftershaves, I can't wear aftershaves on my skin because I come up in big red welts. I put it on my clothes. And I don't shave. Cologne. Really does. Don't have to make me roll laughing when he said Scotland. I'm in America, but I'm Welsh and Scottish, so different people can't tell the difference. So, if anyone else had made that mistake, I'd have just been like, haha, and not mentioned it. But, you know, guy's a knob. Fahab, you beautiful bastard. How are you doing? Fahab, can I just see? What you sent for food last night was elite. So obviously I said I've eaten today, Fab, so keep your wallet. I said I hadn't eaten, and then he was like, right, get off the stream, food's on its way. And we had... Oh, shit. It was the name of a country style kebab. Oh, my fucking God. They were beautiful. Beautiful. Shawarma. What was the country? I can't remember. Beautiful. Like, after a stream that way, the phone doesn't start acting up during. Fair enough. I understand the struggle with skin disease and rosacea. Red, bright-faced, flaky. It's tough living with any kind of skin issue. Especially with the sun. I mean, the sun helps my condition. My brother-in-law's got the same thing, but his is far worse than mine. The sun helps his. I'll tell you what else has been working for us both, is bee venom. There's bee venom lotions and stuff. They seem to be working as well. Took me 3 times to figure out where the Netherlands is, but at least he thought it was on the same continent. Glad you enjoyed it. The flavour. The flavour. There was like tomato-y, spicy flavour in there, but with like a zing of lemon. It was really good, Phil. Thank you. That was almost as funny as the Time Nukes top 5 guy saying Cardiff was in England. I took great umbrage to that. No, I didn't. Gandalf did. But I would have. Barbara, listen, it's not even a case of chin up. Because it hasn't really bothered me. I found it quite funny. Because I haven't been doxxed like the others. I wouldn't find that funny. But I'm finding the desperation of these people trying to come after us funny. And the fact that every time they open their mouths and say proof, truth, or fact, they've got it completely ass backwards. Completely. So I'm finding that element of it more than amusing. Getting doxxed isn't funny. That's not fun at all, because I've had that happen to me last year. Can you put up a Discord in the chat, please? Aha. Got to go, I'm afraid. Bedtime. No worries, Pomp. Sleep well. When I was younger with ailments, I was given milk of magni. That stuff tastes like shit. Like shit. Cack. I had to get venom injections for bee, wasp, hornet allergy. Oh, is that to like build up a tolerance for it, is it? Makes sense. Yeah, we'll come through the other end. It's no secret now. I've put it in the comment section. Stevie is in for it. Flurio's up for it. I'm going to do a recorded roundtable discussion where we all call in via Discord or something. All of our cameras. And then we all just let everything out. Not name calling and stuff, but what it's done to people. What it's doing to people. And how many people this has affected, and if people want to remain anonymous and send messages in, because I know there's a couple that are genuinely scared of them, because obviously they're in the same country or the same state maybe. We're going to give everyone a voice. Give everyone a voice, give everyone the opportunity to have their say, because these people keep speaking, and the only people really that have had their say and hit an audience is me and Seg because of the size of our channels. So I'm going to give everybody the opportunity to have a say on potentially a bigger platform. Shitty body conditions with Beardo. Hey, Wanderer, how you doing? It's not so much shitty skin I don't hide anything from you guys, and I don't hide vulnerabilities, because when I try to hide vulnerabilities, people will latch onto that and try to use it. So I don't hide that I've got skin conditions. I didn't hide when I did hide my broken front tooth. I still try to hide it because it's shit. But you know what I mean. And the second I said about my tooth, there was a guy in the comment section like, your teeth make me want to vomit. And I was like, your eyes are too close together. You look like you jerk off to pictures of your mother. Get out of my fucking chat. Will Jason be joining the discussion? The opportunity is there for all of them. So Jason is more than welcome to. Jason, Seg, the door is open to anyone. Anyone that isn't them. Got the same skin condition as Beardo. Yeah, there's a few of us have got it. It is what it is. Time to make a stand. Yeah, that's what it is. It's getting the truth out there, getting our opinions out, all of us. Because some of these guys have been fighting this battle for 2 years, and they've not had the backup of larger channels. Now, Seg did step in well over a year ago. About a year ago. When they went at Stevie and a few others when they were threatening to kill dogs. Seg stepped up and was like, fucking crosshairs on me, fair play to him. It's kind of what I've done, because I'm sick and tired of internet fucking bullies. And then the other side of it, you get Real Evidence that does a debunking video. The guy brings out a sob story, sat in his car, the only thing he didn't do was portrait mode, lie his teeth off all the way through it, which is fine. But don't leave the live stream up where you're arguing with people that the event was real. Mike was fucking livid. Expose the toxicity of the creators? Absolutely. What does the paranormal penis drag my great country into this deluded, weird world? I'm raging. I don't know. The thing is, it was nothing to do with that guy. Nothing to do with him. He wasn't mentioned nobody knew who the fuck he was. He's just latched onto it to make himself relevant. And all he's done is make himself a laughing stock. He really has. Skit to the Chuckle Brothers. Get Kenny on, put a full stop to it. Kenny doesn't get involved in stuff like that. And I wouldn't. I'm not asking anyone to come on. If somebody wants the opportunity, it's there for them. But Kenny stays away from any drama. Kenny is matter of fact. This is the claim. This is the debunk. Great way to work. Not the way I do it. Sometimes I wish I'd gone that way, but it is what it is. Thought I could feel my ears burning. Yeah, I was just discussing how. I mean, I told you when you messaged me, I kind of felt sorry for them. Didn't believe it was a mistake. I didn't believe it was a mistake, but I kind of felt sorry for them, rabbit in headlights and all that. But then to see that live stream where they were defending it and being like, nah, it was real. It was not a skit. After putting out that video, I could feel your rage. Because I've felt that rage before when you get taken for a mug. I do feel like these people get the bravado from the community who supports the behaviour and never face consequences for them. They think it's okay to attack others, go against them. Fucking pitbull, sewer rat, like I've taken bigger shits, mate. It is funny to a degree. Not what they've done to other people. I think it's funny what they've tried to do to me. Not so much funny. Maybe initially there's anger and a bit of hurt. But I quickly bounce back and just like attack them with comedy. And yeah, I've name called. I have name called. And I don't fucking care. You guys will be lurking. I'm at work with the pods in. No worries, Mike. Enjoy your night. D. It's only 2:30. It's the first time I've seen Mike without his cap on. Do you know what? That's the first comment I was going to leave was, holy fuck. That thing's not glued to your head. because I have met Mike 4 or 5 times. I've done Home of the Black-Eyed Kids. I've done that twice with him. Abandoned Care Home. Spoongate. Llanrumney. Sure, there's something else. Yeah, I've met Mike 5 times, and that hat, it doesn't even slip off his head a little bit. It's never wonky. It's just there. Genuinely. Thought it was glued to his head. Shocking. Shocking. I thought he might have been bald on the top. Calandra, Beardo the Time Traveller. Exactly. I accidentally pissed somebody off in July, so I'm back to March. Turns out it was March. Holy fuck, Mike has a scalp with hair. True! And I'm a time traveller. The fact that Frankie then decided to send privacy notifications, guess the Pitbull can't handle it. I haven't had one. Maybe it's because I haven't used text messages and stuff. I haven't used them. I've only used what? I've used very little. But have you tried seeing if the moisture level in your house is affecting it? Like, do you keep a dehumidifier running in the winter? None of that. Does the hat ever truly leave? I know a guy who has a hat dent in his head from wearing a hat for 50 years. I know Tim the Tap Man. He's got a dent in his head from his headphones. Towards a new toy, as you like toys, £2. Thank you, Colin Games. Is this about the comment I accidentally made yesterday? If any of this crap went to court, it'd play out like A Few Good Men. You want the truth? You can handle the truth. Damn right. Damn right. Even the small little lies they tell, like, pointless. When Beardo featured on this podcast, even though I've never been on there, why just drop that into a sentence? Thank you, Colin. It's mind-boggling. Like, you haven't mistaken anything. You haven't taken something that you've been told as gospel. You just made something up on the spot. Sorry, Beardo, that's my bad. Fuck you. Out now, bullies. Yeah, I agree. Normally, this channel I try to veer away from paranormal, but it's obviously going to be a thing for a while, so it is what it is. But, you know, when it's not about the comments you make. True, I read things without my brain engaging. I read loud as I'm reading, and got a slight dent in my head from wearing headphones 90% of the day. Tim the Tap Man's is more than a little bit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I know a lot of people say that wearing hats makes you bald. I've always worn hats. I've got a great head of hair. I can just hear Gingy call him a hamster. I miss Gingy. What's she doing now? She's working 12-hour shifts is what she's doing, bless her. Like James, absolutely. All those little lies build up. They do. Anyone played Banishers? I've never even heard of it, Paul. Good morning, Danny Sunny. I really need to learn the words to that song. So we will get around to some reactions in a little bit, I think. I don't want to just talk about these fucking spunk trumpets all day. Said that wrong. Spunk trumpets. Damn it. Yeah, I don't want to just keep banging on about that. So we'll get into something a bit more fun today. Beardo saying he has a great head of hair. Also, Beardo last month fearing he was going bald. That was because of a dream. I had a dream that I was going bald, and then I was just like constantly like. I had a dream there was 2 big bald patches there, and the more I check, the less I'm like, there's nothing there. The problem I've got is because my hair is grey and I've dyed it black. When the roots grow through like they are now, it makes my hair look thin on the top. I'll wear a hat. Probably should have dyed my hair, considering I go into an event tomorrow. Or Wilson never know, could be one of them kissing cousins. Like the Weasleys. I'm convinced that the Weasleys from Harry Potter were inbred. Just saying. Uncle Daddy. Used to have a great head of hair until genetics. Luckily, my grandfather had a full head of hair until he died in his 80s. And I'm hoping that I follow that, you know? I hope. He did recede a bit, but for an 80-year-old man, he didn't even go grey. Who's got an elongated? Like the island, but... Fuck the island. No. I don't know what I was going to do today. I don't want to do anything dark, you know? Because I've had a couple of messages about looking at what's going on in America. And I know what's going on in America. I've kept up with it. I don't want to touch it because it'll fall into political stuff. Not only will it fall into political stuff, but it's just a field. Didn't mean for him to read it. Suggesting scammers payback. We did that yesterday. Do we want to do the same thing 2 days running? Been bald since I was 21. More people with low audio. I don't know what the audio issue is. It doesn't appear to be my end. Hello. No. We cannot discuss American politics. Yeah, I've had people ask, but I don't want to. I'll tell you what I do want to react to. Just for a bit of fun. He'll love this. So, Boo Productions, he's a good friend of mine, Jeff, and Dana, were live on Tuesday. I was in there for like an hour. That took me to 1 a.m. I was like, sorry, I've got to go to sleep. But I missed Jason Hall's turned up in the chat. And Jeff from Boo Productions is a big Jason Hall's fan. Do you know when people said I turned into a babbling mess when Jason Hall spoke to me? Listen to this shit.
Hey, sweet girl.
Yep.
Hi.
Well, we should probably wrap it up. I'm still gonna do a video. What the fuck?
What?
Jason Hawes is in the house.
Wait, what? Oh, wow.
And Jason Hawes, welcome, guy. We were just gonna wrap it up, but shit.
Oh, maybe
we
go
might
a
as well
little
stay
longer.
in for a couple minutes. We talked about what I wanted to talk about way early on, and then we kind of went back to our regular show. But I don't understand why people don't like you. I don't. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and like kiss ass, but like you've been accused of things that like
he can't speak.
Baffle me. Like I don't understand where. I mean, kind of starstruck. God damn. But yeah, we did. Yeah, I mean, I've been a fan. I'm speechless.
Right?
Right.
Speechless.
I can always talk.
No, but no, because I don't. Because Jeff will say I don't follow.
Oh, I'm not mocking Jeff because I had a similar reaction. I was in my early 20s when Taps came out, and Taps to me was like the realest real thing. And it's easy to look back now and go, oh, everything they were doing was stupid, but we didn't know any different back then. And I had a very similar reaction when Jason first contacted me, to the point where I didn't believe he was him, and Kenny had to confirm it. But to watch Jeff is never speechless. Jeff kind of got a bit speechless when I first started turning up in his chat. Same with the side eye guy. But yeah, to watch, I'm not laughing at that out of cruelty. I'm laughing at that because of when one of your peers or a hero turns up in your chat and you're like, the same thing when Kieran O'Keefe was like, oh yeah, I watched Beardo, and I was like, what the fuck? He was fangirling. Yeah, and do you know what? He's allowed that. Clay was like that when we had Kenny on a Don't Scare Clay live. Yeah, and I've had it in real life as well. When me and Coombsy went to a Comic-Con in Newport, there was a lady, she had a Beardo t-shirt on, and she came over, she was like that, shaking like a leaf. She was like, do you mind if I have a picture? I was like, of course you can. She started crying, and I'm like, whoa. Just a guy. Of course you can have a picture. please don't cry. And when she told me a story, she's got cancer and she's been really unwell, and she'd been watching me since the beginning, and she was just completely blown away that she knew I was there, and she went there purposely for me. A few did. There were a few people in t-shirts. It's such a humbling experience, but her story, and then I'm looking at the daughter, and the daughter was kind of like that. I said, you okay? She was like, I want a picture as well because I watch. And I'm like, guys, don't be shy around me, honestly. You know, if I was in the toilet and I'm taking a piss and somebody comes over and I'm like, hey, I want a picture, I'd be like, can I wash my fucking hands first? Probably wouldn't wash my hands and give them the pat on the back with a wet. Oh, you got piss on you. The YouTubers I watch ever interacted with me, I would be the same way. It's, I put a clip in Discord earlier. Oh, sorry, Mike James. Thank you for the £2. What clip? With this, I was going to say, with these live streams being much quieter, I can do stuff, but there's 153 people in here. Nothing wrong with liking someone's productions, being a fan, and it's a huge compliment they actually come over to you and say hello. Do you know what? I'll say this, right? There are people out there that fucking hate my guts, that think that what I do is shit, and all the things that I get accused of and all the rest of it. I don't much care. Don't much care. What's up with my Discord? I don't much care. But what I do care about is when somebody like Richard Felix appreciates what I do and invites me, and, you know, we've got this meet and greet that's looking into a series of meet and greets, and we're potentially going to be doing like a small tour of meet and greets and ghost stories and debunking stories. Second, Jason Hawes, Kieran O'Keefe, fucking hell, Chris French. There are people with degrees in parapsychology that have been on the TV and stuff that like what I do. They may not like everything I do. No, I'd piss a man on purpose and then pat him on the back for being rude. I can't see a Discord link. I don't know where he's put it. Same. Oh, the boo clip. Right. All right. I got it. You're not supposed to piss. I don't know that. What do you think about them casting Ryan Hurst from Sons of Anarchy to play Kratos in the live action? I'm a big Ryan Hurst fan. I loved Sons of Anarchy. I loved him in Bates Motel. Loved him as Beta in The Walking Dead. I hope they don't shave his head. But he's Buddhist, so I don't think he can shave his head, right? Don't think you have to have long hair and wear head coverings. I know he can take his head covering off. He wears a beanie hat as a head covering, but he's a practicing Buddhist. I don't know if he could. But he's certainly got the height for it. He's a fucking big guy, but he'd have to... I think he's got to bulk up for it substantially. But movie magic and stuff... I'm all for it. I'm all for Ryan Hurst playing Kratos. Hope he's nicked your job, Phil. Oh, Sikh. Oh, it might... Sikhism? He might... I can't remember. Let me Google it. Oh, Ryan Hurst is a practicing Sikh. You were right. He converted the religion while he was given his Sikh name, Gobind Seba Singh. Yeah, Sikhism. There we go. Afternoon, folks. Recently met lads from YouTube at a gig. Been watching them for years. So glad I approached them. They were sound. Even later, one came over for me for a chat. It's incredible. I mean, when I first met the Ouija brothers, to everyone else, it was like, you know, oh yeah, Beardo and the Ouija brothers have met up, done this event, or me and Steve. But I'd been watching the Ouija brothers for years. When I first pulled out, got out of the car, and then Steve fucking stood all the way up there somewhere, shook hands with him, and I was just like, hi. Didn't know what to say, because I've been watching this channel for so long. And I was a bit, like, starstruck with Steve. I was starstruck with Richard Felix. So I kind of understand how people have the reactions they do to meeting me. Because what I've understood and realised is the people like Steve, Griff, Richard Felix, is they're all just like, whoa, I'm a normal guy. I poop like the rest of you. But it's not allowed to shave their heads. Right. Who's Opie? Ryan Hurst from Sons of Anarchy. Beta from The Walking Dead. The big bastard with the dead skin mask. The two bleeds. Met Ryan Hurst. I've lost. 2011? No. 2015. 2015 I met Ryan Hurst. And I was like, fucking... I was there in my beard. I think I'd had really short hair then as well. And I was like, I'd just cut my hair off, but I was like, fucking Opie Winston was why I grew my hair back out and grew the beard. And he was like, cool. Posed for a picture, and then he kind of tugged my beard. He's like, cool beard, bro. And I walked off, like, walked around the corner out of sight, and I went, he pulled my beard! Very nice guy. Very quiet guy as well. Almost timid for a fucking giant, because he's a big dude. I think Ryan Hurst is like 6'4", 6'5", but he's a lot bigger than he looks on the TV. He looks big on the telly, but he's quite a thick-set guy. You've met Mike Patton twice. Didn't see much. I wouldn't know what to see if I met somebody like Mike Patton, James Hetfield, Corey Taylor. I mean, I met Corey Taylor, but unfortunately, I don't remember it. And I'm so pissed at that. And the boys were telling me all these stories of things I had done to embarrass myself in front of Corey Taylor, and I'm like, there's no fucking way that happened. You'd be that way with the Grim Life Collective. I'd like to meet them. They come across as a really nice couple. I like those guys. Only 6'3", Phil. Kenny Johnson, a con. Tig's cousin in the show, Blonde Spike, yeah. Yeah. He got stepped on a landmine in the show. Legend has it, Beardo hasn't washed his beard since Ryan Hurst first touched it. That's a lie! Honest. Just like yourself, when I met Seg, I never asked for his name, etc. out of respect, just enjoyed the breakfast we had. So it's, when I met Seg, I mean, Wayne, you could probably confirm this. I severely underestimated how fucking big a guy Seg is. Not only is he tall, his fucking shoulders are out there, and then he shakes your hand and he envelops your hand. Seg's a fucking big guy. I had no idea how big he is. He's very skinny now, so you'd have to work with Phil to bulk up like Kratos. Yeah, Ryan Hurst lost a shitload of weight. I think he's gone like fruitarian or something. Whatever makes your life better. I think most of us gals would be babbling fools if we met Mythos. I think we'd have to put towels down if some of you met Mythos. How Seg manages to eat food through that mask is amazing. Seg works out. I don't know if he works out. He's just one of those naturally big guys with hands like fucking shovels. But yeah, he's a fucking big dude. Seg looks more like a beast in size. Yeah, I didn't realise how big he was. Like, I knew Griff was a big, big guy, but I had no idea how big Steve was. Because I met Steve on his own. I was just like, holy shit, if he's that big, how big is fucking Griff? And then when we did the live for Steve's birthday from his house, I think that was the first time I met Griff. Griff walks in, and I'm like, fucking hell. And then, wait, I can never remember his fucking name. The other guy that looks kind of smaller than them all, he walked in and he was bigger again. And then Big Stiff walked in and I was like, what the fuck? And then there's this photograph of me in the middle and then the Ouija brothers and friends by the side of me. And I got my little dreadlocks poking up everywhere and I look like a fucking child in between them all. Mythos, I think Mythos is a little shorter than me, but Mythos is a big fucking dude as well. Big working man's hands and broad-shouldered. Can't wait to meet you, but don't ever be nervous of meeting me. I am just a guy. Just a guy. So the last time I looked, the ticket sales for Derby Jail went up, and an hour later I got a message from the guy that's running it for us. And he was just like, holy shit, we're going to sell out. I was like, what? And he was like, we've sold fucking loads. Have you put it out yet? I was like, no. Only famous person I got to meet and chat with was Kevin Keegan, the ex-Newcastle manager, and that's because I worked for him. Cool. Seg's hands was the first thing I noticed. Yeah, not gonna lie, I figured you was taller than Seg, but then I've only ever seen you both on a stream video. I think people think I'm taller because my frame isn't that big. I'm not a small man, but I'm not like a giant. People think I'm a lot taller than I am. People think I'm a lot broader than I am. I get one of two reactions, and it's either, oh, you're smaller than I thought you were going to be, but Griff was like, where's the fucking rest of Beardo? This fucking little dude. Prick. And then the other one is, oh, fucking hell, you were bigger than I thought. There's a few people I've gone on investigations, and I walk in, and they're like, shit, no, you were bigger than I thought you were. Because there was obviously the whole thing with, like, I'm only 5'10" and all that sort of stuff, and then when I'm not 5'10", people are quite shocked by it. I was just catching up on the stream and you mentioned about psoriasis. Just want to mention coconut oil works really well as an anti-inflammatory, as psoriasis is autoimmune condition. Oh. I'll tell you what, I would love it. What's that? I'm only 5 foot, you tower over me. 5'2" lady, and I love it. I mean, you've all seen photos of me and my wife stood next to each other. She's not a short woman. My wife is 5 foot. My wife is 5'6". My daughter's trying to convince me that she's 5'6" and my wife is 6 foot, because my daughter wants to be taller than she really is. But yeah, my wife's 5'6", and I tower over my wife. Only 5'10". What's up, Beardo? Hope you're on a wonderful day. Dust Productions. I foresee you having a lot more content, my friend. Good morning, Cynthia Bossy Both. Good morning, all you beautiful fellow weirdos. I'm pulling legs off and popping out eyes today. What? Oh, dolls. I thought Bose had lost it then. Ghost Squad, we met the Ouija Brothers for the first time when they turned up the farmhouse. All I saw through the window was two big guys walking towards the building. Me being 5'5", I shit my pants. They are very... Like, do people have... There has been arguments in the community years ago and people have said, like, they're intimidating. And I'm like, no, they're fucking not. They're nice guys. Their size is intimidating. 4'5". 4'10.5", like I said, everyone thinks I'm much taller than I am. Hey, Andreas. 6 foot, 200 pounds here with a 34-inch waist. All right, so you go out. Andreas a big fucking... 200 pounds with a 34-inch waist. Holy shit. I am 6 foot. I am not quite 200 pounds. And I've got a 42-inch waist. This is a XL shirt. No, it's not. This is double XL. Otherwise, there'd be no room in it. Phil's mum is 5'9". Latest feral goth gal. 6 foot 14.5 stone. I haven't even weighed. I don't want to weigh. What's the topic been today? So far, people's heights. We've briefly touched upon some of the dramas and all that stuff because, you know, shot my mouth off again, as I should. And that's about it so far. Hey, Vicky Emming. Vicky Emming. So carefully I'm saying your name. I think 5'10", rather stocky from a rugby is. I'm 240 pound with 38-inch waist. 240, fucking hell. Yeah, Phil's a big guy. Calves like a rhino. I used to have big calves, but I decided to become a full-blown YouTuber. It doesn't do good for muscle definition. Height, hair problems, yeah, pretty much. Ladies tend not to date 5'4", 45-year-old guys like me. The problem is, I mean, look at my wife. Very beautiful, stunning lady, in my opinion. Why do the beautiful women always marry assholes? Yeah, Phil's a fucking big guy. I could hide behind Phil. Well, height-wise, width-wise, my love handles would poke out either side of him. Met Gordon Ramsay and he's way taller than I thought. Full foot and 2 inches taller than me, so despite how he can be in his shows, I was afraid of him until I met him. He was so sweet. Yeah, he's got the chef, only the head chef thing. All head chefs are dickheads on when they're in the kitchen. I've never met a head chef that I like. After developing osteoporosis and several back surgeries, I'm 5'5". Jesus. 5'8". Wow. I do worry about how much I'm going to shrink. In fact, do I? Yeah, I suppose. Get start. Right, we've been chatting shit for an hour. What height is Yorkie? Yorkie's 6'1", 6'2". I think. Actually, I think Yorkie may be around my height. I think Yorkie's 6 foot, but Yorkie's a big, thick set dude. But you know, he was a plasterer for years. Got a 52-inch chest beard. Buying shirts are a problem. All right, calm down, Phil. Put your fucking muscles away. Ugh, you make me sick. Should watch the Jerry Ryan Gordon Ramsay clip. Maybe not for stream, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, I'll not do that on stream. Jerry Ryan, wasn't she 7 of 9 in Star Trek? Your husband dresses like a bum. I mean, look at my wife and then look at me. I'm always in shorts and t-shirt. Family event, shorts and t-shirt. I mean, I've wore suits and stuff on occasions. It's fat, mate. Your chest isn't fat, Phil. You carry shit about all day and you work and graft for a living. Ooh, people finding this channel by the look of it from the reaction that we did yesterday. Fair play. He's showing off for Jenny Beard. You know why he does this? It's his YouTube wife. Phil wouldn't disrespect Jenny's husband like that. Just saying. See, during we were talking about yesterday, big YouTube channels going. Minty Comedic Arts is a dark time for the channel, hence the dark and dramatic photo. Tell me how I can improve, how I can better entertain you, how can I win you all back? How can I get this derailed train back on track? Minty Comedic Arts, I have watched for years. He does 10 things you didn't know about movies. 548k subscribers. Look at his views, man. It's fucking sad. I would have assumed The Warrior in Chinatown would do well. Well, they're quite relatively new videos, but you know, he's averaging sort of 30 to say 70k. And he used to get so many videos. So many views. He used to be in the millions, look. Hundreds of thousands of views. It's horrible to see that YouTubers, people like him that are not involved in controversies and stuff, and it just feels like long-form content is dying on YouTube. Sad to see. And he's a very entertaining guy. I love watching his content. Jay Ryan was an Irish DJ and had a show. Ah, right. I'm 5'8". Women osteo calls me to shrink from 5'11". The only thing I hate about living in Scotland is the men are so damn short. Minty's awesome. Following for years. Minty's awesome. Like, Minty's Blockbuster garage, where he's built his garage into a Blockbuster video rental store. The arcade machines, it's fucking incredible. And he's such a nice guy. Too many people doing the same thing? I don't think it is, Roger. I really don't think it is. The issue is this. The YouTube home screen. I covered it yesterday for a little bit. 3 videos. 3 long-form videos. Shorts. 3 long-form. Shorts. 3 long-form. the top of YouTube is publishing more short content. Hey, this guy's getting pushed. 27 views 1 day ago when he's on the front page. Fair play. What's this? Asmongold has covered the wanker. I'm not putting Asmongold on this channel because people really don't fucking like him. I watch him. I don't agree with everything he says, but I watch him. But there's certain words he throws out as insults that I'd never use. Algorithm is it's the design of YouTube now. YouTube shorts, you would get 4 long form videos followed by another 4. This is 2024. You get 4 there, 4 there. Then you'd get another 4. Then you'd get a closed bar that you would have to expand to see shorts, and then it would be all long form again, and that's gone. They're promoting posts though. And it's worrying. Really fucking worrying. Hey, Mike. Oh, how you doing? Doing worse. The telly shorts come across the top. Do you know, my TV on the Fire Stick, 3 videos, and then there's rows and rows of shorts. My phone. We'll open it now and have a look. Now, I don't consume short content as a rule. Very, very rare will I watch shorts. My own fucking live streams come up there. So that's obviously they've discussed it. Interview. Right, there you go. Shorts. There was 4 videos there and then shorts. So the phone, it doesn't appear to be as bad. But you're on a PC. I checked my phone yesterday. It was 1 video and then a load of shorts. Mrs. Geek randomly decided that the other bathroom needed decorating. It's like she went to wash her hands or something and went, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to scrape all the paint off. Shorts should be banned. It ruins people's attention span. So bad for kids. Yeah. It is brain rot. And the problem is that YouTube shorts are turning into TikTok brain rot. There's AI shit everywhere. Big lawsuits who suing Beardo for their eyes needing to be removed, seeing the turkey jerk. I'm going to make it into a button, I swear. Another wanker. The video's a month or so old. No. He's covering the guy that was having a 5-knuckle shuffle when he thought he was just waiting for stream to come on. Hey, Grim, how you doing? Being tall as crap, constantly banging your head. See, I'm not that tall that I bang my head and stuff all the time. AI has ruined YouTube. I agree. I agree that the AI algorithm has ruined YouTube because shorts are not financially viable. Nobody's making millions off shorts. And then these long form, the top guys on YouTube, their views are tanking. Shorts ain't really going up, but nobody's getting paid much for shorts. There's no retention or watch time for them. So the adverts, nobody's earning money off the adverts, and that would probably include Google. That's why TikTok, pay on TikTok is fucking shockingly bad. I mean, from what I'm told, I never ever monetized my TikTok. I kept getting these options to monetize by doing these things, I never took them because I'm like, why? Can't get rid of shorts, but also to get my Metallica and burnt peanut fixes. It's like giving a channel a chance, and then it turns out to be AI slop. AI is only going to get worse. Obviously, I use bits of AI with video descriptions. I haven't done it this week at all on purpose. Wait, did I? I write my descriptions. I put them into ChatGPT to clean them up, and then I put them in. I haven't really been bothered with it this week, and I've just put brief descriptions in because it doesn't seem to make a fucking difference. YouTube's absolutely covered in shorts. My recommendation videos are so random at getting recommendations videos that are 10 years old. I mean, it's funny to say that. All signs you're about to blow up on YouTube. Keep posting. Oh, that's 2 days. I thought it said 4 years ago. 2 days ago, 4 days ago. But look at the views on these. None of us... That's only been recommended because I watched one of his videos the other day about OBS camera settings. This guy's pretty good for a small channel. I'll give him his due. Hey, paranormal Fuck, I forgot her name. It's for the shorts feed. Let's go. And I'm on my Beardo 2 channel. I was only pretending. Bollocks! Caught having a tug. Stone Rock. Right, I'm subscribed to these. That's why they're showing there. Why is this Why is Dr. Disrespect being shown? Yeah, I messaged a minor inappropriately, but I can't get banned. Fuck you, you wig-wearing bellend. It's not good, is it? This fucking brilliant. I don't know if you guys ever saw this. It's not got the original threat. So basically, there was a streamer. Somebody can tell me who his name is in the chat. He got banned and now he's back. Basically, there was a little bit of an online spat between Penguin Zero, Moist Critical, and this other guy. And this other guy was like, clips? You want clips? And he's got 2 pistols with magazines, you know? He's cocking them and he's dancing in front of the camera, basically threatening Moist Critical Charlie, who's not a big dude, but he's from Florida. And the little bits of Florida that I know is, most people in Florida, fucking pretty tough. Especially if you're small in Florida. And this was his reaction to it.
But he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolute fucking dummy.
Wait.
That this is also...
Look what he pulled out! Sneeko, yeah, dickhead. I mean, Sneeko never recovered from this, but holy shit!
Hey, what?
They're all mags. Stop saying clips. You look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun anatomy.
Tell him, brother. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is a mag. Same as this is a mag. Like, holy shit! It is the best clapback I have ever fucking seen in my life. No fear, nothing. Just like, my gun's bigger than yours. I laughed. I fucking laughed.
Whoa. America.
But he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon.
Oh shit, Brody pulled out the glizzy too. Oh lord. Oh no, penguins.
What you have there is not clips. These are...
Or at least he cleared it. At least he showed it was clear. Damn, bro, like...
Now, I know this is contentious, whether it's a magazine or a clip. I know there's contention in that. That's not what this is about. It was just the fucking owning
What
of
is up
him.
with these guys? Was that a SIG? I think it's a SIG. It gotta be a 6 hour.
are mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this...
The laugh.
Pull that AR-15 with a fucking light. He got a scope with it. He got a scope with that hoe too, bro. He got over tactical flashlight. Damn penguins. Okay.
Tactical flashlight. There's a scope on it. What are we to shoot down somebody talking shit? Peter, you ever seen him flex his muscles? Who? Charlie. Charlie's ripped as shit. But every time I watch that, or somebody will bring it up every now and again, I'm fucking done. It was such, because Charlie, if you've never watched Moist Critical, he's very opinionated. I adore his content, but he's very quiet about it. You don't see him shouting and ranting and raving and stuff. But the takedowns, holy shit! Watch one Baldy's basic short and see what that does for your algorithm. Stuff out there for young kids is crazy. Is this going to be like that Cocomelon shit, which is like hypnotizing kids? Charlie don't fuck around. He looks like a wee tiny skinny boy, and then he flexes. Yeah, he's got no body fat whatsoever. He's only a small dude, but I mean, Sneeko doesn't look like a big dude. He's like with clips and he's dancing, being all gangster and shit. This is a mag. What a takedown! My mixer just arrived. It's really basic for headphones and a mic, and I have to read the guide, but it's very exciting. Mine's only got one mic output, one microphone input, headphone. I think I can plug a guitar into it as well. I got the Focusrite Scarlett Pro, but the little one. All I need. I don't really have any guests on. If I did have a guest on, they'd be sat next to me, so I could use the same mic, or the computer behind me with its own mixing desk. But I bought that one back there. I bought the Fifine mixing desk, which is £49, I believe. Honest to God, I wish I'd fucking bought 2 of them instead of the Focusrite that I've got there, because while that's got software and stuff, that was a couple of £100. And then I had to buy a lifter, the microphone. Charlie is also a metal fan. I think he's in a band. Yeah, he's in a band with another streamer, isn't he? Stripper clip is what we got our ammo in. It keeps the rounds from falling out all over the place in his box. I don't pretend to know enough about guns for it wasn't the semantics for me, to be fair. It was just like this small, quiet, unassuming guy that takes people down hard just for being smarter than them. Just pulls out this fucking cannon. Looking at the Fifine, mine looks virtually identical and came with a mic. I've already got a Zeal sound one, so it's surplus. Oh no, Cocomelon is like a drama compared to this fella. I think the young one's but for kids. Wait, what was it called? This copyright shit. Oh, I already hated looking at the thumbnail. What is it? I'm gonna get copywritten for this, right? Hey, Crazy Ken. I'm gonna keep pausing it so I don't get copywritten. But what am I looking at here? Whoa! What the fuck? Ain't looking at that again. My eyes. Pastor Paranormale, how you doing? Entity 7, Joe Vitale, how you doing? Yeah, we ain't even allowed teaser. I'm glad we don't have a gun problem in the UK. I'm glad. Less risk of getting shot. Stand your ground law in Florida is real, they don't play. Make it stop. Yeah, I won't play much of that, but holy shit. Is that what kids are watching now? I mean, obviously we could hear and see the lyrics there, and that's the kids are watching. Oh dear God. Next generation's fucked, I swear. Absolutely fucked. Oh, look at some penguin shit, shall we? Oh, penguin shit. That was actually a good one. Oh dear God. What's the big takedown ones he's kind of done? This guy's just... everything he puts out is like million views. Just like, is Stranger Things any good? Million views. He doesn't show no clips, nothing. Just talks to the camera. Sorry, I'm trying to find one of the takedowns he's done. Just think about the 6'7" shite. Apparently guns are dangerous. People are dangerous, guns are not. I think you find people using guns inappropriate. Absolutely. Absolutely.